Hi and welcome to this Autoemotional presentation for one of what can only be classed as the nation's favourite here in the United Arab Emirates. This is, of course, the unmistakable Nissan Tiida. This Nissan Tiida, however, as you can see, has gone through a bit of a transformation, more akin to Transformers than anything else, and it really does stand out from all its neighbouring cousins here on the glorious roads of the Emirate of Dubai. This particular car, as you can see, has benefited from a host of cosmetic upgrades, namely being the gloss black grille with the Nismo logo embellishment there with the chrome and the red O. That's of course a trademark of Nissan Motorsport, the racing arm of Nissan manufacturers themselves. From the side you can see the vehicle's just had a nice set of tints done on it, of course absolutely legal, and again those alloy wheels have had a lovely coating of gloss black paint and red calipers to make them pop on the front. Nismo badges on the side fenders as well, and again from any angle of course it's an unmistakable Tiida, but in this pearlescent white paint, not just flat white by the way, this is a pearlescent effect on this particular car. The car really does look the part. Now don't be mistaken, here at Autoemotional we always tell you what's wrong with the car. On this particular car it had a weak battery, so it's now got a brand new spanking battery with a 12-month warranty on it. As well as that, the air conditioning was a bit weak, so that's been totally refurbished now as well, with a brand new clutch on the compressor and expansion valve. Those of you mechanically minded will know those are the two components that actually go on AC units, and that's now completely been done. You've also got a lovely twin exhaust tailpipe embellishment there as well. LED reversing camera. The grab handle for the boot has also had gloss black treatment on it, and of course it's an Autoemotional car and it's number 396. You've also got this mock spoiler on the back, which really does make for a bit of character on the particular vehicle. Again, Nismo badges throughout, and as mentioned, brand new tints having just been done as well. Third high level brake light, and that all important Autoemotional badge on the rear as well. Again, from the three-quarter view you can see that it's an unmistakable Tiida, but really it just dumps out with a bit of character. Those red accents, especially on the front calipers and on the rear brake drums set behind the gloss black alloys, really make the car pop and stand out with those light tints as well. The cherry red and white reversing lights of the vehicle too. What I'm actually going to do is use the remote central locking to pop open the boot and to show you that there is a huge amount of space in this car. Now, I didn't really get the Tiida thing until obviously we had one come in for sale and we worked our magic on it, but it really is in fabulous condition, and not only that, huge load space there as well. You can get so much stuff in this absolutely cavernous boot. Considering it's such a small car, it really does give you ample storage and seating capacity for 4 proper full-size adults. Rear seats, as you can see, they're the cloth type, so the leather doesn't burn you during the summer, doesn't freeze you during the winter months, but again, in absolutely immaculate condition. Really, the interior of this car kind of demonstrates how well it's been kept by its current expat owner and keeper. Brilliant workhorse. I mean, the miles per gallon that you get on a full tank is just ridiculous. It really is. Again, the Nismo theme continues with these carbon effect seatbelt embellishers that make driving a bit more pleasurable as the seatbelts don't cut into you, and we'll get into the tech fest as we jump around the front. Again, Autoemotional car number 396, so hopefully that instills a bit of extra pride when it comes to driving this little chariot. Getting into the vehicle, you know, the door closes with maybe not that Germanic thud that we're so used to here at Autoemotional, but again, even the Nismo keychain and remote central locking lets you know that this is something different. All of the hazard lights come on, and all of the hazard lights go off exactly as they're supposed to. Now that's very important to check on vehicles. I'm going to turn the AC on just so that we can cool this cabin down slightly and go through some of the toys. Turn that down just one notch. It doesn't need to be that high anymore, actually. In fact, since the expansion valve and the clutch on the compressor was done for the AC. But again, you've obviously got 4 electric windows and automatic for the front drivers. Again, the car's just been valeted, so we're not going to disturb the glass there so we don't get any watermarks on it. You can, of course, cut the power to the rear windows in case you do have the little ones on board, and you can centrally lock the doors. As you can see, as I toggle that switch, the little latch on the driver's door handle will open and close. You've also got the switch down here for the electric mirrors, that being the just slide it across, that being the drivers and that being the passengers. Oh, there you go. And of course the Rev Counter far left, it's a pokey little engine, and you've got a little exhaust tip on there as well, the little chrome embellishment, so that does make a bit of a difference to the vehicle. But it's a pokey little car, believe me. Off the lights, it's no slouch. That's why these cars are just so very, very popular here in the Middle East. They're frugal with their fuel, but when it comes to driving, it does feel a bit lively, I must admit. It does have power steering and SRS airbag as well. Nice little Nismo touch there. So cigarette lighter, but it's coming from a non-smoking driver, so there's no odors or smells as well. Really nice big cup holders, 2 up front under this little latch, so good storage and cubby hole space as well. And again, the AC, which has just had the expansion valve and the clutch in the compressor serviced, means you can't feel the AC, but you can certainly hear it. It does kick up a bit of a dust storm when you first started off, because the car's just got so much power now behind the AC. We can put it on 1 and just keep it there as well, and of course recirculating air. And what you'll also notice is, unlike many Tiidas out there, this does have a touchscreen system. Now the good thing about this particular system is it's installed by our sister company Audio Direct, so you know it's a quality unit and it's a quality job. You've of course got lots of toys within the head unit itself, being radio, CD, DVD, Bluetooth. It can also store music on the SD card, and as well as that, we'll jump through to the iGo Primo, which is the latest version of the very popular routing software here in Dubai and the Middle East. This is full GCC, so of course, you know, you can it goes without saying, this is a very, very intuitive system. So find address, find places. It works very, very fast. As you can see there, the screen nice and crisp, giving you really good graphics. And as well as that, you have this little lead which actually comes with the system, and of course with the car sale as well. I'll just pop it in there, and what that does is you've got a little USB at the end there, and you can dump all your music, all your MP3 files, and as well as that, you can also dump your MP4 files. So what we have up here, now of course the light's really nice and bright, but basically we have a film playing. So we've downloaded a film and we've dumped it on the USB, and now we can watch it in the car. Now of course, we're only ever going to recommend that you do watch a vehicle when the car is stationary, but lots of time here you'll find yourself that you might drive to a shisha cafe or a little restaurant, you parked outside, you're taking in the people watching, and might be having your curry tea, and you've got your family in the car, you've got your friends in the car. You can simply just go to a USB, pop it in, and you've got music, videos, so on and so forth. So we'll let that run through. You've also got little cubby hole here as well, so good storage. Now this plastic piece was a bit of a talking point because they always tend to break on these Tiidas. For some reason, it's the weakest point of the car. Bizarre though it might sound, these always crack. So especially here with the heat, this is absolutely brand spanking new. So there's a brand new piece that we've installed ourselves. You've got the GPS antenna there. Now this car also benefits from LED headlights. As well as that, you've also got LED cabin lights as well. So pop that on there to show you. The movie now is playing. So again, it's absolutely pitch perfect clear, but of course we've got this bright sunlight shining down on us, so we're never really going to be able to see the film in its brightest state, but rest assured when I tell you that it's absolutely crystal clear. And of course MP3s and the likes can be played through there as well. And if I put the car into reverse, immediately I'll also get the reversing camera. What I'll do is I'll move the car forward slightly so it might be just a bit easier to see without it being in the sun. And of course we're on an absolutely closed road here, so fully legal and compliant. So as soon as we put the car into reverse, if I actually do it myself, you'll get the reversing camera pop on full color, and it's also got an LED light on the camera, so even if it's dark, when you put it in reverse, you're going to get nice bright illumination, and you're going to be able to reverse your car in a nice and safe manner, exactly like I'm being able to do so now. I can even follow the guidelines on the camera themselves. So we'll wrap up the video there, ladies and gentlemen. We will continue to let the movie play. I'll pop out of the vehicle and won't slam the car door as she is of course running, but just a quick demonstration of the LED headlights, which of course you're not really going to be able to pick out very well here in the glorious sunshine, but rest assured they really do give a good bit of illumination in the evening time, much safer and much easier to drive and control the car. So we have this absolutely glorious Nissan Tiida with the pearlescent white paint with the Nismo touches all the way around. We've also got the gloss black front grille, the gloss black wheels, red calipers, red drums, LED reversing camera, beasting mounted aerial. We've got the roof spoiler. We've also got the boot spoiler. We've also got the chrome exhaust tips, brand new tints, LEDs throughout, those Nismo seatbelt garnishes with a carbon fibre effect. Beautifully running car. Oh, it's also got a brand spanking new battery, new clutch in the compressor, and expansion valve for the AC system, power steering, sat-nav, touchscreen, Bluetooth, radio, CD, DVD, MP3, MP4, music video player as well. So it's a total package, an absolutely beautiful car, and we know that this one's not going to hold around for long. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this presentation by Autoemotional.